Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to DuePoint. Good afternoon to everyone on our live stream around South Africa. Johannesburg started off overcast, fog this morning, seemed very cold, but it doesn't seem too bad now. Wherever you may be in South Africa, I hope the weather is decent for you. Let us know where you are, which guests you have with you. I think we have Jane. Jane is back from leave, so Jane is on the live chat. Welcome her back. So let me introduce myself. My name is Rob van der Bijl. I'm one of the executives here at DuePoint. I'm going to be spending about 35 minutes with you. So we have a short, sharp presentation to give you. This is very much a business proposition. It is an invitation. It is a proposal for you to consider. If you have any questions, reserve those until after the presentation. I'm sure you are being hosted by someone. Someone has invited you. Someone's taking care of you. You can direct any questions to them. And if they don't give you the answers that you want, you're very welcome to ask us. You're welcome to phone into client service. You're welcome to ask any questions on the live chat. All right, so let's begin. As you can see, DuePoint, in very small writing there, DuePoint is a division of another company called Constantia Insurance Company Limited. Constantia is a registered insurance company. We've been operating in South Africa since 1952. So you with a very reputable business, and I'll touch on them a little bit later in the presentation. DuePoint, however, was formed about 3.5 years ago. So in February 2016, we founded DuePoint when a number of factors came together and aspirations for the founders of this business, which we're going to touch on quickly because it'll give you some wonderful context as to the relevance of our business. Why is DuePoint so relevant in today's time? Number one, economic and risk factors. I suspect that you have decided to make time to come watch this presentation for economic reasons. You are interested in making money, right? Aren't we all? Aren't we all? But this is really born out of necessity. People don't want to have to do extra stuff, extra business on the side if they don't have to. But we have to, right? Because of the state of our economy, because of so much risk that is involved in living today. And so our business has actually been designed to mitigate, to get rid of a lot of that risk, to help you every single month. And we'll get into that and you'll bear witness to that. Social entrepreneurship, this is how we've put this business opportunity together. We've created an opportunity of social entrepreneurship where many of us are able to get together and help build this business called DuePoint together for each other's benefits. What we aim to do is create better channels of distribution. So what we've done is we've resorted in not chasing traditional forms of marketing. You will not see DuePoint being advertised anywhere outside of our head office, right? And so we're able to take that budget that typically we would have spent advertising on TV and billboards in newspapers and magazines like many other businesses do. And what we've done is we've taken that budget and we've allowed you to benefit out of that budget. We've assigned that budget to people that get involved in this business, in this partnership. And that is where the benefit lies for you. If you can help us create what we call channels of distribution here in DuePoint, there's a lot of benefit waiting for you. So you get to engage in what we call the DuePoint system here at DuePoint. We're going to go through the benefits very quickly. Primarily, you get to create an additional income stream for yourself. That goes without saying, right? You're here for the money. The nature of the income is what we call recurring income. Some people refer to this as passive or annuity income. It's very similar. It is the ability to create income free of activity. That's the big benefit. It's free of activity. Typically, we are very much engaged in activity-based income. You think about your job. Your job says you must work 8 hours a day. It tells you what time to start, whether you're allowed a tea break or not, whether you're allowed a lunch break or not, what time you get to go home, whether they're going to pay you for overtime or not, and you've got to do that for the whole month before you earn a salary. And if anything threatens your ability to do work, it threatens your income, it threatens your livelihood. If you get sick, your income may end. If you get retrenched, your income ends. When you get to retirement, your income ends. And when you die, your income most certainly ends. Right? And so we posed with all this risk in our lives with regards to providing for ourselves and our families. But if you can engage in a business that creates recurring income, annuity-based income, asset-based income, well, what happens is now you free yourself of all those risks. Because at DuePoint, we don't pay you for activity. We pay you for the work that you do in building a channel of distribution with us. That's what we pay you for, right? I'm going to touch more on this when we speak about asset-based income. Power duplication, this is your ability. So we just allow you the opportunity to go build a team around you. Do you want to be the salesperson or the sales director? Who do you think earns more? The sales director. Why? Because the sales director has a sales team around him working. If he wants to double his earnings, he just doubles his sales team. Right? You never want to be the salesperson because that becomes activity-based income. And so what we allow you to do is leverage what we call power duplication. We allow you to go build a team around you to help you build a channel of distribution. And so your income and your channel can grow exponentially here at DuePoint. It's not based on just your activity, right? So that's a benefit you want to leverage. Our business is very flexible in the fact that we've leveraged technology here at DuePoint that allows you to build your channel of distribution anywhere in the country at very little cost to yourself at any time of the day, because you can literally build your channel of distribution today from your mobile phone. We've got a mobile app. You can connect someone in Cape Town tomorrow. No cost to you. You can show them the entire business purely from technology, from your mobile app. You can check your business. You can run your business from your mobile app. Right? So our business is very flexible. At the same time, when I speak about very little risk, there is very little risk involved in this entrepreneurial opportunity. Entrepreneurship is typically fraught with risk. Entrepreneurship is typically expensive. It typically takes up a lot of your time. But we've designed this opportunity to be very low risk. We call it having a low barrier to entry. This makes it very accessible to many people because you're free to consider this business today without the fear of losing anything. How often do we look at an opportunity and we go, is this going to be worth it? Because if I don't get this right, it's going to cost me. You don't have that fear here at DuePoint. You're free to do this business without the fear of losing anything because we don't have starter fees. We don't have registration kits. We don't have boxes of product that you have to invest in to get started in this business. Right? At the same time, we don't have qualifications or experience requirements. For me, the most important is the ability, the opportunity for you to build an asset that you have ownership over. The most important thing here is the fact that you have ownership over the asset. Right? We could say to you, come build a channel of distribution, but you don't own it. But we don't do that. We give you legal tender over your channel of distribution that you built here at DuePoint. That means you can sell your channel of distribution. If it's producing 10,000 Rand a month, it has a lot of value. I had wealth engineers asking me this week, they're fairly old, they said, what do I do when I get to the point where I can't do the business anymore? Right? You'd probably have to be going a little bit senile at that point because it's very easy to do this business. But what happens when you get to that point? I told them you've got lots of options. You've got lots of options. You can seed this business to your children. Speak to your children today about DuePoint. Ask them who wants to get involved. Mom and dad have built this business that's producing 30,000 Rand a month. Who wants to take it over? Which child would be interested in taking over that asset? Or you can sell it. Perhaps none of the children are interested. You can sell that asset before you get to that point. If it's producing 30,000 Rand a month, surely it has a lot of value. And this is the benefit of producing an asset that creates income for you. This is where wealth lies. True wealth creation lies in the ability to create an asset that affords you income. It's like owning a building, owning property that you get to rent out, right? You don't have to chase it every single month. You don't have to build the house every single month. It just produces the income. Here at DuePoint, you get to share in that ability to create an asset with us and have ownership of that asset. And then finally, there's no selling involved in our business. That's the kicker, right? You get involved in business and you go, right, what are we selling? I'm sure that's what you all asked. What are we selling in this business? And the person said to you, no, you're not selling anything. And then, yes, you said, how? Right? Because we don't require you to sell. We actually exclude you from that process completely. But what we do ask you to do is just connect people to our business opportunity. Not to our product, to our business opportunity. That's the number one commodity that exists in South Africa today. That's what people are looking for. That's what people are hungry for. That's the necessity that all South Africans are interested in. They're trying to mitigate all these risk factors, the same as you and I. No one's getting increases in their raises. No one's free from retrenchment. And so everyone is looking around for opportunity. All you have to do is connect them to this opportunity. Get them to come sit down for 35 minutes and listen to what we have to say. That's all you have to do. We will take care of the sales process. You don't have to worry about the sales process. I will tell people about the product. The same way I'm going to tell you guys about the product in this presentation, right? You don't have to worry about selling. At the same time, our products are financial in nature. It means we don't have tangible product. There are no boxes in the foyer. Did anyone see boxes? No boxes to put in your garage, no boxes to put in your boot, no boxes to carry around. And so our business becomes very convenient. But you have to build this thing called a channel of distribution if you want to be successful here at DuePoint. It begins with you. You become a wealth engineer and a product owner here at DuePoint, and now you're going to go out and connect people. You're going to get people to come sit down in front of this presentation. And some of the people that come down and sit in front of this presentation, I'm going to say, yes, this is what I've been looking for. I also want to become a wealth engineer and a product owner here at DuePoint. And in this example, you've got 5 people connected to your business. This is where the power of duplication lies, right? This is you becoming a sales director, not a salesperson. Because after time, this is what your channel could look like. This is the asset that you've built, that you own, that pays you every single month in our returns program. And you have the liberty of increasing the size of this every single day. You don't have to wait once a year and hope you get a raise. You can give yourself a raise every day in this business. Right? So this is what a channel of distribution looks like. You're being paid for every single product in your qualified channel that you see up on the screen. This is where success lies. This is where our efforts are going to be concentrated on building a channel of distribution. How do we pay our wealth engineers? It is based on our returns program. The returns program is what pays out that recurring income to you every single month. It's based on a fee of £27.50 that we pay you for every product that you have in your qualified channel. Right? But it's dependent on where the product lies in relation to you. So when you start out in this business, look there, you've connected 5 people onto your first point. Anyone you connect to this business will fall on what we call your first point. Right? That's what you're responsible for. You're responsible for your first point, nothing else. And on your first point, we actually pay you 55 Rand for every product every single month. If you had 10 people, you're suddenly earning 550 Rand. You can go connect 10 people in a weekend. That's 6,000 Rand a year in annuity income that you produced for yourself. When those people go out and connect other people, that product lies on your second point. And again, you get paid 55 Rand. So quick calculation, 100 people on your first and second point. You're earning 5,500 Rand a month. Just like that, right? And as your channel grows to the 3rd point, the 4th point, 5th point, 6th point, 7th point, all the way to the 8th point, you see the multiplier starts to reduce as the product gets further away from you. But at point 8, we don't stop you there. There's no limitation to how much money you can earn at DuePoint. Why? Because we don't limit you to the size of your qualified channel. From point 8 onwards, we will keep paying you 4%. In theory, to infinity. That's a great thing. What we try to do here at DuePoint is instill a sense of people becoming attracted to this business from a long-term point of view, not a short-term point of view. So if I say to you, you can build this business as big as you want, now suddenly your brain goes, I can do this long-term. Maybe it's worth me starting to plant the seeds today because I know this business will never limit my income. It won't limit my channel. I can do this business for 30 years. Where can I be in 30 years in this business? That's what I want people to start grasping, for your imagination to run wild. People want to still understand, well, how much money can we earn in this business? I know 55 Rand, but the money, how much money are we talking? How many thousands can I earn? And how quickly can I be rich or wealthy in this business? This will give you a fair idea. The activity required in this 5-year plan, so you will see it starts out there at 1 month, right? Your first month, your 6th month, you're going to be at 2,500 Rand after 6 months. It is based on you being able to put 2 people onto your first point every single month. Just 2. That is simple, right? People can do that in 1 day. We're saying if you can do this every month, put 2 new people onto your first point every single month, this is what your 5-year journey could look like at DuePoint. After 6 months, you're earning about 2,500 Rand. One of the lessons that we try and instill in people in this business are lessons of wealth creation. Our business is not about just creating income for yourself. It's about getting people to wealthy. Have we ever considered that? I know your pain says to you, you need income. But I'm telling you, let's take a step further and go beyond income. Let's think about creating wealth. When do you look in the mirror and go, I've become wealthy? What does that mean to people? Wealthy is when you have no debt. Wealthy is when the money that comes into your account stays there. You don't have debit orders pinging on your phone month end, depressing you. Wealthy is when you own the house you live in. It's no longer bonded. Wealthy is when you've paid off the car that is in your garage. Wealthy is when you aren't stressed about finances. How do we get people to wealthy? One of the first stepping stones to wealth is getting rid of debt. Right? Getting rid of debt. And so we hope that when people start earning extra money in this business called DuePoint, they'll use that money to leverage themselves. They'll use the money to help themselves get out of debt. Not buy more shoes and more handbags and go to lunch and start going to nicer holidays. Right? You're free to do with your money what you want. Right? But this is what we're trying to achieve. We're trying to get people to change. If you want your life to change, you have to change. Can't be the same. And here's a little lesson. 2,500 rand, you might think, 2,500 rand is not that much money. But I can turn 2,500 rand into nearly R1 million in 10 years. Why? Because I pay my debt off faster. Yeah, I've got a 1 million rand bond as an example. Instead of paying it off in 20 years, pay it off in half the time. How do you do that? You put 2,500 rand extra on top of your monthly installment into that bond. You put 2,500 rand extra into that, it'll save you 900,000 rand in interest that you would have paid to the bank over 11 years. It won't take 20 years to pay the house off. You'll pay the house off in 11 years. Now you can buy a second property. You can own 2 properties in the space of 22 years instead of 1 property in the space of 20 years. Just with little 2,500 rand. Doesn't that illustrate what I've just been saying so powerfully? Right? At month 12, you're earning nearly 10,000 rand a month. After month 24, you will be close to 28,000 rand. That's why you are building to the power of duplication. Not on your own. You're building a good team around you. A good team will get you to 28,000 rand after 2 years. After 3 years, you'll be close to 50,000 rand a month. After 4 years, you're going to be close to 70,000 rand a month. And after 5 years, 60 months in this business will get you to 85,000 rand a month if you're connecting 2 new people onto your first point every single month. Can you commit 60 months? 60 months includes Decembers, by the way. And Januaries, and your birthday month. And winter months when it's cold. If you can be consistent over 60 months, this is what your journey could look like at DuePoint. But this is just academic. I'm happy for you to say, this is a lovely equation that you've got here. The money is just going to get bigger every single month. Right? And so it's very important for us to bring real people in front of you so that you can see what their experience has been in this business. And we've got people ranging from people that come out and shoot the lights out in the first 60 days, like into saying here, 60 days in the business. Her channel value is sitting at over 3,000 a month. In 60 days, we told her to slow down, making everyone else look bad. Right? How did she do it? She connected 21 people on her first point. She laughed when I said connect 2 a month. 2 a month, she laughed. She said, I'm going to do 10 a month. That's wonderful, right? You had liberty to do what you want in this business. The 21 people helped her get 77 people in her channel in the space of 60 days. She has got great duplication happening in her business. Where will she be at 6 months? Where will she be at 1 year? Where will she be in 5 years? You can build as quickly as you want in this business. We've got George and Bridget. George's a retired banker. They're living in Port Elizabeth. He's been building nice and steady. Nice and steady. Not 10 people a month, right? You can see 15 people in 2.5 years. But the 15 have gone out and connected nearly 200 people in his channel, which is allowing him to earn over 6,000 a month. Do you know how much money you need in the bank to get 6,000 rand in interest paid to you every single month? Close to 1.5 million rand in cash you need in the bank to afford yourself that interest payment every month. He's done it in 2.5 years. Who can save 1.5 million rand in 2.5 years? No one! But you can build a business, you can build an asset, a channel of distribution that will pay you out that every single month. And you can do it faster, you can do it like into saying. Do it much faster, right? It is up to you. And so we've got thousands of people joining the business every single month. Everybody is different. Everyone's earning different money, doing different things, different expectations, different aspirations, different dreams, different commitment to the business, different belief. You don't have to look at them. You can decide what you want out of our business. If you want 10,000 rand a month, no one's stopping you. If you want 100,000 rand a month, no one's stopping you. Our system is identical for everybody, right? It's the same for everybody. So you're very welcome to go onto our YouTube channel, go look at all the testimonies. We've got hundreds of testimonies over the last 3 years. You can go look at everybody that we've interviewed. On top of the returns program, we've got a rewards program. So here's even more benefit for you. When your channel gets to milestones, these sizes, we will give you extra rewards on top of what we pay you every single month. So the first notable reward, there's a couple of cash checks all the way to rank 5. And then at rank 5, we give you a business toolkit so that you look professional when you go out and tell people about DuePoint. You need to start doing that from day one. Right? From day one. Or if you want to build your business a little more easily, just look good. When people see you and they go, oh, this person looks like they take their business seriously, they will trust you more. They will more easily say, yes, I will come with you to watch that 35-minute presentation. We take it a step further at rank 7, where we spend 17,000 Rand getting business cards handmade, personalized in your name. Why? Because if I put a 17,000 Rand business card in your hand, you're going to go, yo, this person is the real deal. Why? Because everyone else has got 250 Rand business cards. These are 17,000 Rand business cards. These business cards will help you be more successful when you go out and prospect. Rank 9 will also help your business. Why? Because at rank 9, we take you and your family to our rank 9 international conference. It is business class flights, 7 days away, a 5-star luxury resort overseas every single year for the rest of your life with your family. Every single year for the rest of your life with your family. The record is 5 months. You can get to rank 9 in 5 months. You'll be earning 20,000 Rand plus or minus every single month, and then we'll tell you your air tickets are in the post, business class. And it's an all expenses paid trip. You don't pay for anything. We send the car to come pick your family up in your driveway, and we take you. You don't take your wallet out your pocket once. Unless you want to buy your wife something special while you're away. So take a look. We've documented our last 2 trips. This is our footage. This is not stock footage. This is what you get to experience with your family every single year once you rank 9. So how does that look, folks? Do you imagine yourselves there? Some of our wealth engineers are itching to get to rank 9. Paul? Eh? So the record to rank 9 is 5 months. You can do it faster if you want. I love the quote by Madiba. You think it's impossible until someone does it. Right? 2 ranks later, at rank 11, we spend R250,000 buying you a brand new car. Pick any car you want. Take a look at those cars. You can have any car. We've just put some cars up that you think you might like. But what's the most important thing about this car we give you? There's no debit order at the end of the month. No debit order at the end of the month. You've got a car, brand new, parked in your garage, no installment, no finance. Because we pay for it cash in your name. We don't rent it to you. We don't give it to you based on conditions. It is yours. You've earned it. It's your car. How much closer are you to becoming wealthy when you're going overseas on a 5-star luxury trip with your family every single year and the car you're driving around is paid off? And DuePoint's paying you at this stage, DuePoint's paying you about 35,000 Rand a month. Wealth engineers did this in under 2 years. Under 2 years. Where do you want to be in 2 years' time? So this is our rewards program. This is on top of the returns program. The rewards program, we've only shown you up to rank 11. It goes up to rank 28. We're only 1/3 of the way into your DuePoint journey here at DuePoint. We want you to think long term, right? But our business is very much based on the products that we've innovated for South Africans. Our products are designed with wealth in mind. They're designed to protect our wealth. If I spend a lifetime trying to build up assets and wealth, certainly I must protect them, right? Access Wealth is our first product. It's an investment and insurance product rolled into one. Only 324 Rand a month. 100 Rand goes into a tax-free investment fund in your name, right? That's this with Sunland, biggest investment house in the country. Very credible investment partner. You've got full access to that fund, right? Don't use it like a current account. Leave the money there so that it can build and build and build. And then the insurance aspect is 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident death cover. If you're killed in any form of accident, we'll pay out 120,000 Rand. We don't want to know your blood sugar. We pay out if you die in any form of accident, right? The second product is called Wealth Guard. Wealth Guard is insurance only. It is only 249 Rand a month. You get 1 million Rands worth of personal accident death cover with this product. The beauty of our products is that we've made the price the same for everybody. It does not matter how old you are, as long as you're over the age of 18. It doesn't matter what your health status is. The price is the same. It's accessible. It is non-discriminatory. Anyone can join DuePoint with the products that we have. Then we've got Family Wealth. Beautiful product that we designed last year. We think it's probably the most competitive product in the country because I check our competitors constantly when it comes to funeral cover. So this funeral cover product starts at 299 Rand. It offers you 20,000 Rands worth of funeral cover, and it'll cover an additional 5 family members or dependents. It also gives you 10,000 Rands worth of debt protection. So not only do we pay those funeral cover costs, we will cover any liability, any money that you owe up to the value of 10,000 Rand upon your death too. And you can increase this cover to 30,000 Rand as well as up to 10 family members you can include. And there are no excluded pre-existing conditions. Again, we don't discriminate against your health. Anyone can join. As long as you join under the age of 70, but once you're in, it becomes whole of life. So you can turn 100 years old, you're still covered by Family Wealth, right? Because it becomes a whole of life product. And then finally, we've got Wealth Points. Wealth Points is designed to lower your monthly expenditure. When inflation is running away, right? Groceries, the price of groceries seems to change every week. This product hopefully stems inflation. Your cost of living. Think about how much money you spend habitually every single month. This product can help you reduce that monthly expenditure. Why? Because for 299 Rand, you get to engage with all the partners that we've listed there. Look at all the partners. We've got Cell C, ShopRite Checkers, Always On, Eagle Ford. Even for the people that are going to go buy a Range Rover, we've got a good deal for you on a Range Rover. Right? We've got a whole bunch of partners that you get to engage in. We've negotiated discounts and services with all these partners to save you money every single month. So this is what Wealth Points looks like. We're always looking for new partners. We don't increase your subscription amount. The $299 stays $299. and we try add more partners into this business for your benefit. So those are the 4 products. They are designed to be simple, straightforward, same price for everybody, to make business at DuePoint straightforward, right? So we've got more information on our website. You're very welcome to go peruse around there. For the people that don't want to waste time waiting for people to help them build their channels, we have the Achiever Quest. If you would like to earn 16,500 Rand in your first month here at DuePoint, you do it through the Achiever Quest, right? So there are 3 tiers of the Achiever Quest, 10, 20, and 30 new wealth engineers. You've got to get wealth engineers into your business on your first point and paid successfully in the same month. If you can do that, right, so if you can do 10, we'll give you an extra 5,000 Rand on top of your return, on top of your rewards. If you want to do 20 new wealth engineers in a single month, well, that'll afford you an extra 10,000 Rand. And if you do 30, we'll give you an extra 15,000. And you can do this every single month. If you want 180,000 Rand extra on top of your returns, on top of your rewards this year, do the Achiever Quest with 30 new wealth engineers every single month for a year. How badly do you want it? See, I'm sweetening this deal up, and I'm sweetening this deal up. I'm sweetening the deal up, right? Long-term incentive, we've got the Achiever, not the Achiever Quest, the 365 Challenge. The 365 Challenge is a 1-year challenge. It's a 1-year incentive. If you can connect 365 people onto your first point in 365 days, that'll take you to probably rank 13, rank 14. So statistically, you will build, if you can build that bigger first point in the space of a year, it'll take you to about rank 13, rank 14. You will be earning this time next year close to 40 to 50,000 Rand a month. You will be, like I said, rank 13 or 14. That means you've got the business pack, you've got the 17,000 Rand business cards, you've got the rank 9 international conference, you've got the car parked in your garage, and you've got about 200,000 Rands worth of checks. And we will give you an extra 365,000 Rand check at the end of 365 days for doing the 365 Challenge. And if you hit the Achiever Quest every single month, that's an extra 180,000 Rand waiting for you. So, if you're one of those people that go, right, from today, DuePoint becomes my number 1 priority in life. You've got to push the husband or the wife out the way. You've got to push the children out the way. You push your day job out the way. If you're willing to do this, if you're willing to speak to 5 to 10 people every single day and just connect one person a day, there's about 1.4 million Rand waiting for you in the next 12 months. And it doesn't stop there. That's your first year. Month 13, so July next year, you're still going to be earning 50,000 Rand that month. And that number is going to get bigger because your channel gets bigger, because you've built an asset that you own. We don't pay you for activity. We pay you for business. The business of building a channel of distribution. There is massive value. Even if you try this, let's say you come up short. You come up short. You only do half. You say, Rob, I tried to do 365, but I only did 180. If you do 180 people on your first point, that'll probably get you to about rank 9 in a single year. So you're still going to be earning 20,000 a month. You will still have hit some of those Achiever Quests and got extra cash checks. You'll have the international conference. You can't fall short in this business. We pay you for the channel that you build, right? Whether it's 3 people in your channel or whether you've got 2,000 people in your channel. There's value to be had in this business every single month. Our Bloemfontein encounter, who knows people in the Free State? Everyone knows someone in the Free State, even though you don't want to admit it. I was born in the Free State. I'm allowed to talk like that because I was born there. I was born in the Free State. We have an encounter. So Brendan's going down. He's going to be doing about a 3-4 hour business seminar in the Free State, in Bloemfontein. It is a wonderful opportunity to invite people there to the special business seminar to help build your channel out of the Free State. You don't want a local channel. Our business is not local. Our business is national. You want a national channel. You want to be earning recurring income with a national business, right? Bloemfontein Encounter is going to help you build Free State for yourselves. All you have to do is invite people. Go to our events page on our website, click register, it's for free. Invite 50 people, because we know only 25 will arrive, right? The others are still lost trying to find directions in the area. Invite as many as you can. Start building a channel out the Free State. What is the decision? So I told you at the beginning of the presentation, this is not really a presentation. This is an invitation. It is a business proposal. It could be us sitting down at a table and me telling you about a business that I want you to get involved in. This is a proposal of partnership. I want you to partner with our business. The decision you get to make today is not about whether you want to be a millionaire, whether you want to be wealthy, whether you want to make money every single month. Because the answer to that is yes all the time, right? Everyone will say, yes, I want all of those things. The decision is, what are you going to do this afternoon? What are you going to do tomorrow? That's what I'm interested in. It's called intention. What is your intention? Can you start fitting DuePoint into your life? Fit DuePoint into your life. Because everything we've discussed only happens if you fit DuePoint into your life. That is the decision I'm hoping that you get to make. And I want you to go forward and be proud of your partnership that you've entered into. How many schemes and scams and, I saw the live chat here. The one lady was saying on the live chat on our live stream, someone put her on a group to buy wholesale chicken, pyramid scheme, wholesale chicken. This is what we're facing, right? People will convince you. When you go up to someone and you say, I've got a business opportunity for you, they're going to go, is it wholesale chicken? You are joining a very credible business. We have been around for 70 years. We're listed on the Joburg Stock Exchange. We are regulated by the Financial Services Board, now called the Financial Conduct Authority of South Africa, the FSCA. We are audited every single year, right? Go to our website. Go to the Constantia website. Go do enough exploring, enough investigating that you can feel the belief and the trust and the credibility in your soul. Because when you go out and speak to people, they're going to look you in the eye when you tell them there's a business called DuePoint. And they will see whether you believe it yourself or not. If you are skeptical, they will see it. You can be proud to be part of this business, right? But go prove it to yourself. Go look. When someone has got a 70-year track record, that is a long timeline that you can go look into and go, are these people that are credible or not? It's not a fly-by-night. We don't run our business off an Excel spreadsheet. Right? We have invested long-term into this business because we want to have impact in this country, in this community. We have to do it for ourselves. We have to do it for ourselves. This is what this business is about. It's about empowerment. Empowerment is the ability to facilitate change in your life yourself. Not to look at other people and go, when is things going to change? It's not going to happen. There's the FSP number. That's Financial Services Provider License Number. That's our license number. You can go onto the FSCA website, type in Constantia, you'll see all the financial licenses that we have that allow us to operate as a financial business in South Africa. Our financial licenses are on display outside above the water cooler, but you can get all the licenses online too. And with that, we come to an end. This invitation is now waiting for you to accept or decline. The invitation is for you to come join us in this partnership, to join me, right? You want to have a meeting with me? You come have a meeting with me. Our doors are open constantly. We're trying to create when we get to rank 9, your children are going to grow up with my children. They are. They're going to be on holiday together. I'm going to see you in your bikini and your Speedo. We are going to be intimate. We're trying to foster long-term relationships in this business, not short-term. I don't want to see people come in 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. I want to see you for a lifetime. Right? That's where impact is made. So that is my invitation. A reminder, tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, we've got another intro presentation with the much-needed launch workshop that we do straight afterwards. So if you've never seen a launch workshop, come join us tomorrow morning at 11:30. You can watch it on the live stream. So that's just a little reminder. Otherwise, my wish for everybody, for all of you, whether you join us or not, is to have a prosperous year. Prosperous year. Build prosperity in your lives this year because you can. Good luck. Thank you.